it can feel prohibitively exhausting trying to make positive change in your life. So it's important to have a proper perspective on the endeavor. Because we've lived the way we've lived for so long, so many things have been presented to us as being optimal, and they just aren't. And we know that because of how we feel. We know that because of the direction of society. And as we become aware of all of this, we see that the things that we've relied on are just crumbling. The food that we eat, the entertainment that we watch, the places that we go, the things that we hope for, the plans we make, so many things are just wrong. You know, you'll hear people, and we have to laugh about it, but you'll hear people going, well, what can I eat? I can't eat anything. Every time I try and choose something new or better, a new article will come out, a new news report will come out. What was good yesterday is bad today. What was a must-have last week is now, ooh, stay away from that. So people feel shot in the foot. They feel like it's not even worth trying, because before they even start, something is there to undermine them. But that's only the way it looks. There is knowledge, there are communities, there are people who know the things that are true and solid and stable, regardless of what industry, food companies, the exercise industry, and the rest of them, regardless of all the narratives presented by those that have agendas, there is timeless wisdom. There are things that have been true for humans for perhaps millennia. And if you do search and if you do seek, you'll find people who still know these things. And they can help you to know them too, slowly, bit by bit. When you doubt, remember, humanity somehow still exists. And apparently there's 8 billion of us. So we have known how to survive. We have known how to eat. We have known how to exercise. And the negative influences, this is something that we experience now. But it doesn't mean that it's something that we've always had whispering in our ear. And just because it whispers now doesn't mean we have to attend. Another thing. Whenever you've been immersed in things that are superficial or fake, or have agendas, or require something from you, or demand something from you, or want to keep you off balance and destabilized, whenever you've been swimming in that sea of muck for any extended period of time, when you are exposed to the stable, to the real, to things of true value, it won't feel right. It will feel boring. It will feel lackluster. Your senses, your perception has been messed with. Your perception, your senses have been managed. Your experiential taste buds have been overstimulated. So when you have something simple and stable and calm and good, and that has long-lasting potential and outcomes for your benefit, it will not feel good. You will feel bored. You will feel like this isn't working. You will feel like this is not for me. I'm sure you would have come across those stories on social media where it tells of an influencer, a mother, who decided, okay, I'm going to do a 30-day challenge or something similar. And she decides that she's not going to let her family have junk food. And she will document the whole process and how her children are on end and on edge, and nobody knows what to eat, and they're clearing out the cupboards with all of the rubbish, and they're finding that practically everything they eat has processed food in it. And it's a whole saga. And there's a whole transition point there where everyone's like so stressed out because they feel like they're stuck eating carrot sticks, and then they stick with it. And they start to adapt a little bit. And they start to remember, oh yeah, fruit is a thing. Oh yeah, we can make some dips with like chickpeas and tahini. Oh well, we can like, we forgot there are herbs growing. We can get some fresh herbs from the garden. We can go to the farmer's market. And suddenly, the momentum is enough. And they remember what they forgot. And then they attract other people who are on the same journey. And they learn new things, and suddenly they've transitioned into a new slipstream. And then what happens? So usually at some point in the story, the family will find themselves again exposed to the processed food. Some sort of social obligation, like the kids' school or a party, will mean that they'll feel like they need to partake again of at least a small amount of this junk food that they now avoid. And what they usually find is that they don't like it. They literally can't stand it. They feel repelled by it. And they have no cravings for it anymore. They have fully made their way into the preferable, the elevated, the beneficial system that is best for them. And once they're in it, their body has adapted. There's no need for the old. Their body, their system recognizes what is optimal for them. And now they're calibrated to that as their preference. The point I'm making here is it is likewise similar when we try and make other kinds of positive change in our life. Just because it doesn't feel good in the interim stages does not mean it is not exactly what you need. But you need to understand where you are in the process. You need to understand that you've been overexposed to unsatisfying stimulation. If the stimulation's satisfied, we wouldn't need to keep partaking of it. But it's designed to keep us coming back at an unhealthy, unregulated rate, because it's not designed for our fulfillment. It is designed to sell. It is designed to create customers, repeat customers. Effectively, it is subscription model life that we live. You got to come back for the next episode, so you're going to pay for the subscription. You've got to come back to fulfill your cravings, so you'll buy another packet of that particular food. This is not the way that we naturally are. Yes, we have our processes, but we are not enslaved by them. And many things that we do, we can do them once, and they serve us for a long time. But the things that we've been sold on are not like that, because that doesn't make money. That doesn't create dependency. So if you are coming, like all of humanity is, largely from a place of dependency on a system meant to make one dependent, and then you find something wholesome and good and fulfilling, you have to be mentally aware beforehand. This is not going to feel good. This is going to feel like I'm not getting my fix, because what's the truth? You're not getting the fix. And your mind will play the tricks on you to say, oh, this isn't right, this is not going to work, because it's trying to redirect you to the thing that you've become so dependent upon. And when I speak about this, I'm talking about moving your body. I'm talking about the way you live in the world. I'm talking about ideas, patterns of thought. These are all dependencies too. It's not just what we eat. It's what we fill our minds with, how we entertain ourselves, the excuses we give ourselves. So, if you're trying to make positive change, understand that it's not going to feel good. But that's not because it's working. That's not because it's not working. And that's not because it's just like one of those other things where it's just going to be proven to be wrong tomorrow. I say these things because it's easy to make a category error. It's easy to think, oh, everything I try, they just tell me tomorrow that it's not working. That's one area of life. That's part of the system of dependency. I'm saying when you find things that are valuable and fulfilling and wholesome, that are outside that system of dependency, don't apply the same rules. Don't think, oh, because those things always are proven to not work, that will apply over here too. It doesn't, it won't. Give things a chance. Give the old, tried and true and tested ways a chance. They kept humanity alive this long. They might serve you too.